Mwah. What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is a man cannot make you cheat. All right. Before we get into the video, I got to do the YouTube stuff. I'm trying to do it a little faster now. So the goal is 10,000 subscribers by June. All right. You can help me get to my goal by giving me the HBO special. You know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. All right. So go and give me the Help a Brother Out special. Just hit the like and the subscribe button. All right. Like, subscribe button. I'm gonna give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get to it. A man cannot make you cheat. Let's go.
I didn't cheat just to cheat. It was a reason behind that cheat.
Okay, so no man can force you to open your legs.
No man can force you, but no woman can force a man to pull their dick out either.
Yes, they can be. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yes, the fuck they can.
And just like a man can make a woman pull her pants, just like a man
Nature ain't no
strain
joke.
on
Tell you,
someone's
get you
emotional state, which fucks with their mental state. You talk about women are fucked up. The fact that you have this mentality that I'm gonna have this woman, I'm gonna fuck, that fucks with a woman's mental. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say, how strong a bitch needs to be. I don't give a fuck how, if I'm strong, I know for a fact I can handle a lot, but I'm not going to sit up here and be okay with knowing my man got another bitch on the side. I'm going to work my ass off to make sure that he does not do that. Now, if he does that, that's on him. But if I go do that, I'm wrong, I'm hoe, I'm going to do all of this. It needs to be a level playing field. You're, again, not being fair. That's why.
And this is the thing, and this is a huge problem with the whole feminist movement. I be saying, every time I say it with emphasis because it's so risky that when I say it, you got to hear it. All right. You got to catch it. You got to pick up when I put it down. All right. This is the problem with it, is they're trying to equate. They're trying to make it equal. They want a level playing field. Okay. It will never be a level playing field. Doesn't matter. Everybody's different. Me, as a black man, I'm going to be different from another black man. Everybody has different circumstances. You can never level the playing field. With that being said, there are also double standards. Double standards that you have to live by. It doesn't matter. I said this in another video. When the ship's sinking, all right? When the ship starts sinking, guess who got to die? Men. Men just got to sit there and die. All right? I can't swim. I want to live too. Why I got to die just because you a woman? Huh? Right? That's a double standard, right? Since we want to play double standard games, why I don't get free drinks at the bar? Since we want to play doubles, why I don't get into the club free? Since we want to play double standard games. All right? You don't want a level playing field when it comes to me paying for the first date. You don't want to level, you feel me? Like, that's when you forget all about the whole level playing field idea. But as soon as it becomes you wanting to go out and open your legs for anybody, now it's, let's make it a level playing field. No, let's keep the double standards how y'all want them when you go to the club and when we go on dates and stuff. You want to keep the double standards then. So there are just double standards, people. Is what I'm saying. It's never gonna stop. Always gonna be that way. Sorry to say it. It is what it is. Nature will always win. You can keep preaching the rhetoric that women can be sexually promiscuous with no consequences, but nature always wins, and nature says no. I'm sorry. Nature says no. It's frowned upon. Let's continue.
Like now, like personally, just doing your research, knowing who you are as a person and culture, just not whatever your bloodline. I don't put African American on my on certain situations because I'm not African American.
Okay, but you have cheated though.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I mean, like all this shit.
Yes,
at the end of the day,
I
you
feel
did.
like yes.
Okay. So for you to cheat, that means you had to have had one nigga that was your man who was getting your pussy, and you gave your pussy to someone else.
Well, I'm gonna say this though. If I gave my pussy
one
to
thing at a
someone
time.
Listen, if I gave my pussy to somewhere else, the other person that was supposed to be getting it wasn't getting it. Okay, so, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and fuck around. Like, I'm not gonna bed hop. Now, I say that to say, okay, yes, I was in a situation where a situation happened, but it wasn't because I'm just out here fucking freely willy. No, I'm not doing that. It was a situation. It was a long time shit going on. It was a breaking point. Do I feel good about it? No. You understand?
Okay, so did you tell your man that you cheated on beforehand that you was finna get some dick, right?
No, because it wasn't planned. It wasn't right. Okay. It wasn't something that I woke up in the morning and said, "Oh, I'm finna go cheat on this nigga today." It wasn't like that.
But I highly doubt that it wasn't, though. I mean, I won't say that you woke up like, oh, I'm finna go cheat on this person, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, the man at least had to work for it. Hopefully, there was a process, and this is still a bad scenario, but there was a process over a course of 2 months or a month or a week or however long it may have been, where this man was sweet talking you behind your man's back. You might have been going to this man with your relationship problems, which never do, by the way. Male or female, never go to the opposite sex and say, well, that's just the person, that's my friend that I go and talk to for advice. Come on, bro. We grown. Y'all be getting me hot, bro. We grown. Don't try to act like that's real. That's not real. Never go to another person when you're in a relationship, especially if it's of the opposite sex, friend or not, and tell them your relationship problems. But what I'm saying in this specific situation is hopefully there was a process, all right, where he had to work his way into the door. You know, usually it start with a little foot, then you get an arm in there, then you start wiggling your way in. All right. Hopefully it was a process, because if there wasn't no process and you really didn't wake up in like with anybody else on your mind and you just found a dude and was like, oh, this the person I'm gonna give it to, that's really a problem. Because you just never know when that's going to happen again. At least if you made a man work for it, you know, I don't know. At least he had to work for it a little bit. But you just woke up and was like, oh, okay, let me just find somebody to jump on. Let's continue the video, y'all. I'm trying to better myself. It's 2021. I'm trying to better myself with the rants, okay? I get into it. I get passionate about it. But let's get back into the video.
Okay, look, we love your honesty. Your honesty is beautiful. So tell us, how did it happen? So that means you had to get up and go somewhere where a nigga was. You had to.
Facts.
You had to. Okay, look. So this was premeditated murder. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Get to the point. I know what you're getting at. But here's the thing: women just don't get up and say, "I'm finna go to this nigga house and fuck him."
Okay, so guess what? All right. So did you go out your house and go to the gas station and fuck the nigga you met at the gas station?
No, Verb.
No. Okay, right. All right. So that means you knew this nigga beforehand. You left your house with your guy, went to where he was, and opened your legs. That's premeditated murder.
Facts.
You know that. You thought about that before you went to go do that.
How you're saying it, but that's not. But it isn't what it is what it looks like. I get that. So
if you fucked a random at a gas station,
then it wasn't no random. Verb. God damn it, it wasn't no random.
Okay,
but
listen.
That's exactly what I was just saying.
But I get
the same point I was just making. It has
to be something for a woman to react. We react. We respond. We react. We're not gonna just sit up here and. One thing that women need to understand, that men do set the tone for that relationship. A relationship is not going to happen unless that man says, this is my relationship. I don't give a fuck what a woman does, how much she offers, what she brings to that man, whatever she feels for him. If that man is not in that mental capacity to say, okay, this is my woman, that relationship is null and void. So at the end of the day, women need to understand you need to move according to how that man moves. Now, he's not strong enough and man enough and voiceless enough to say how he feel, and you don't know. And you like, okay, well, he just another nigga, and you over here, and he like, well, I thought you was my bitch, but you're not speaking up. Like, men actually set the tone for how a woman is reacting to them.
Okay.
Now, it is some simp ass niggas out here.
Okay. So I think we're getting into the blame game now. Now it's the guy's fault, right? Isn't that always how it works? It's always the guy's fault. You could go to work for 12 hours a day because, you know, women say they want a high value man until he's at work for 12 hours a day. And now you're bored. So what do? You invite the pool boy to come on in and you know, and you ain't having prayer circles. All right. You ain't making milk and cookies. All right. You know what you're doing when you invite the pool boy or the lawn man or the milkman to come into the house while your husband's away doing his 12-hour shift because he's not there for you emotionally. You know that excuse that I always hear all too often? There's always some excuse. Why can't women just admit, like, you know, men, we get caught, we go, damn, like, you know, whatever. All right, I'm caught. I'm sorry. Let me tell you how, whatever, I'm bad, I'm wrong, this and this and that. Women got to beat around the bush all day. Well, I just was feeling like this, and it's always something. It's always about how somebody feel. It's always about how you did what you did. It was a bad thing to do. Just start like that. All right? Start like that, and maybe you might get a dude that's kind of a simp, and and maybe he'll take you back. Who knows? Maybe. If you come at him the right way, but you get to coming up, oh, it was all you, your fault, this, and that. How many women have breakups and blame themselves for the breakup? 0. Not actually 0. I'm sure some women do, but most women always find a reason to blame the man, and then all the women around them also blame the man, so then it just becomes a whole blame the man thing. But, whatever. Let's continue.
Okay. I agree. It is some simp ass niggas out here that allow women to do certain things, but that says a lot about the woman. Like, why would you want a man that you can run all over? I don't want no man that I can disrespect.
Okay, so let's stay in chronological order.
Yeah, because
you're going too far. Let's stay right here. Okay, right. So after you went and cheated on them and you went back home, did you go in the shower and scrub yourself like one of them movies, or what did you do? Because one or two things happened. When you walked in after getting fucked by this other nigga, what did you do after that? When you came in the house, did you hug your nigga? Did you speak to him? Or did you run?
It was no communication. It was no like, oh, I'm finna go home and be. No, it wasn't like it was like
so no. It was a normal day. It was a normal day.
It was a normal day, but like I said, there's no communication. It was like a wedge. So it wasn't like
okay. So it was a normal night. Nothing.
Normal because.
Oh, well, dang, that seemed like that was quick, but I guess that's the end of the video. I had that video sent in and took a risk on it. I ain't even watch it before I did the reaction, but I guess that's how it in, y'all. But, I mean, what's left to say? Woman cheats. It's a typical story. Woman goes out, does what she does, comes back, blame the guy for it. All right, not taking responsibility for it. Well, I guess she said it was wrong. All right? I'm not even gonna blame her for that. She did say it was wrong at the beginning. I think that's what she said. So if that's what she was saying, I mean, at least you always gotta give people props for being honest, because sometimes it is hard to be honest, especially when you make a big mistake. Sometimes it's hard to be honest. So anytime if a person cheat, at least when you are honest about it, you come to a person and tell them I messed up this and that, you get more respect. All right, because all you got is your word. So all you got is your word and your reputation. That's it. So make sure you hold it, you cherish it, you protect it, and you use it, when you need to. But till next time, y'all.